Players are lined up, and we are set to get things going. This is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. Broken up in the neutral zone by Kaprizov. The Pacific All-Stars have it from their own end. Quick feed to McKinnon. Taken by Eichel. Into the offensive end now. Passes it over. Here's a shot. Oh, what a blocker stop by Hellebuck.
Well, a timely save, and it comes with net front presence and tons of traffic in front, James. I'm not sure how he finds this puck, but he's dialed in, he's focused, and he makes the save.
Pokes it away in his own end. Sends it quickly to Theodore. Moves the puck. Slides it across. Loses his balance on the play. Quick pass to Taves. Moves the puck across to Natchez. Dishes it off. Too much congestion in front. And the puck's booted away. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. And that pass is redirected. Denies the shooter on that play. And down he goes as the puck goes free. The Central All-Stars will play it in their own end. Slides the pass over to Scheifele. The Pacific All-Stars have it now. Taken along the wall by Bouchard. Makes the save. Takes the feed. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. The Central All-Stars gain control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Connor. Grabs the puck in the corner. From behind the net. McCann's moving the puck through his own zone. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Fires it. Way too much congestion blocks that. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Moves it quickly over to Duchesne. And he takes the feed. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Quick shot! Oh, denies him with the paddle save!
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
More than half the period left to play. Still looking for our first goal. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Dostal's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. The Pacific All-Stars start with the puck in their own end. And he passes it up ahead to Terry. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Terry. The Central All-Stars. Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
The Pacific All-Stars are on the attack. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Moves it to Kempe. Sends the feed in front. And there's the whistle as the puck is covered up for a stoppage. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Quick feed to Thomas. Shot! Turns it away. Pass in front. Moves it again. Another pass. Another pass. Dishes it off again here. The Central All-Stars will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
The Central All-Stars scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass to Taves. Handles the puck. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Hughes moves the puck. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. Rips it and rips it. Great read on the block. From the open ice, they gain the line. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Shot. Oh, what a stop with the glove by Hellebuck. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. McKinnon's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Slides it quickly to Kaprizov. Takes the feed at the point. Stops him with a glove. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. More than half the frame has been played here. We're still scoreless. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Stops that one right with the team logo in the chest. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. The Pacific All-Stars win the draw here in their own end. The Central All-Stars gain possession along the wall. And a big-time save on a big-time shot.
Bouchard's up and ready to get back on the ice.
What a steal in his own end. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Quick pass across to Sergachev. Picked up by Huberdeau. The Central All-Stars pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes the pass from the left wing. Scooped up along the wall by McKinnon. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. The Pacific All-Stars have it against the wall. Puck scooped up by Terry. Takes it at center. The Central All-Stars have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a chance to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Kempe. Here's a short pass to Stone. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Hellebuck's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Past the halfway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. Bedard's won the face-off. From the right side, moves it up ahead. And he's knocked off the puck there. Slides it diagonally to Taves. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Feeds the puck over to Kopitar. The Pacific All-Stars take it along the wall. Denies him in front.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Picked up along the boards by Kopitar. Denied by the goaltender. Makar's lugging the puck. And it's a quick pass to Boldy. Here's a shot. Gets a glove on it. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And now he moves it quickly to Connor. Puck picked up by Scheifele. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Feeds it over. Sends the pass down low. Moves it quickly over to McDavid. And there's the save. Moves it to Hughes. The Pacific All-Stars carry it along the wall. Big time stop. The Central All-Stars get a hold of the puck along the boards. Passes it over. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Here in the late going of the frame, we've still got zeros on the board. The Pacific All-Stars win the draw. Grabbed along the boards by Weegar. Oh, and he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Dostal's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Scores! Miro Heiskanen, one of the best defensemen in the game, and he buries it.
Well, pass reception is also about the pass itself here, James, and when you have a great pass, you're able to handle it, you can get it off quickly.
The Central All-Stars have struck first here in period number 1, although it comes a little late.
It's late, it's deep in the first period, but it doesn't matter. Timing is everything, and when you get the first goal, you're on the board, you've got the confidence, you've got the momentum.
Great poke check on the reach. Taken along the wall by Thomas. Shakes off the coverage. Slides it across. And the crowd urging for them to shoot as time ticks down. Lets it go. That's gloved by Dostal. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The Central All-Stars have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around.
Hey fans, a portion of tonight's proceeds will fund the Children's Playroom at City Hospital, providing a safe, fun environment for kids visiting long-term care patients.
Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Pacific All-Stars are trailing in this game simply because they haven't had the puck. They've been chasing it. They haven't found their legs. Listen, you have to play aggressive. You have to attack if you want to win the game.
McDavid's got it against the boards. A chance in front. Couldn't complete the pass. Gets it over to McKinnon. Here's a feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Lots of time left in this period. The Central All-Stars have taken a 1-0 lead. Kopitar's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Oh, great little takeaway at center. The Pacific All-Stars take possession in the defensive end. Bouchard stick handling in his own zone. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Quick feed to Sergachev. Slides the puck over. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. The Pacific All-Stars have it now. Quick pass to Stone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And a great save. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Central All-Stars continue to lead here in this second period, looking strong offensively. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Dishes it off. And that got cut up in traffic and goes off a stick. Feeds it over. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Well, this save was way more difficult than it looked, James. I mean, there's so much traffic in front that he's fighting through to see, and he finds the puck to make the save.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. And they win the draw on their own end. Through center along the wing. Centering feed! Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And he takes the pass. Pokes the puck away. Here's a short pass to Duchesne. Bats the puck right out of midair. Handles the pass. Puts it on net. And that one's stopped. Puts it on net. Oh, wow, another great stop.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Central All-Stars lead it 1-0. The Pacific All-Stars win the draw. Jostled off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Taves. Moves it quickly over to Bedard. And they continue to apply pressure here. The Central All-Stars gain control of the puck against the wall. Feeds it up ahead. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. Let's see what the official says here. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often, and it's clearly having a factor in the game.
Face-off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Draisaitl's taking it from his own end. And he takes the dish. Just wide.
That's frustrating. You've got the puck teed up, ready to shoot it, and then your stick craters on you, and you got to go back to the bench and get a new one.
Passes it over. The Pacific All-Stars get a hold of the puck undermanned. And he sidesteps the check there. Slides it across. And the broken stick changes directions of the puck. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Dishes it off. And that goes off the glove. Play continues here. Takes a shot. And that goes off course off a body. And a smart heads-up play with the bank. Takes it into the slot. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. The Pacific All-Stars will kill off a few extra seconds now. Gaining momentum along the wing.
Ekholm's penalty is almost expired.
The Pacific All-Stars PK unit delivers on that.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there...
He scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
Well, he gets lost in coverage here, but it's absolutely a perfect pass distributed right on a tee to him in his wheelhouse, and he finishes it off. Even I could have scored off that unbelievable feed, James. He's just able to corral that pass and put it in the back of the net. You can certainly tell that the coach is not happy behind the bench after that last goal. He will be preaching good habits and details. He doesn't like it right now.
The Central All-Stars extend the lead to 2 here in period number 2.
Well, and I've liked their complete game tonight, James, all the way from their goaltending right to their defense and then into their offense. They've generated, they've created, they've played sound defensively, and now they've got that 2-goal lead.
And he makes the save. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Central All-Stars have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, and he missed, and you don't see that much.
Well, he certainly tagged that clapper. He had all the time in the world to get it off, James. It's almost as if he had the wrong angle as that puck made contact with his blade.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. The Central All-Stars win the draw on their own end. Takes it across the blue line. Angles it over to Duchesne. Can't get a hold of that pass. Turn that chance aside.
Well, that was a hard shot, and the mask makes the save. He got his bell rung on that one, James.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Past the midway mark of the frame, 2-0 is where we sit. The Central All-Stars take possession off the faceoff. And he slides it quickly to Bedard. He carries the puck up along the wing. Huge steal in his own end. The Pacific All-Stars have it now. Moves it to Kadri. Cuts into the paint. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. The Central All-Stars take it along the wall. Receives the pass. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Feeds it over. Comes up with the stop. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. A chance! And that one's turned away. Works it across to Forsberg. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. And the play continues. Loses the coverage there. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. The Pacific All-Stars gain control of the puck. Here's a shot, and that goes off a player. Pinned up along the boards. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Handles it along the blue line. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Takes the pass. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Here in the back half of this period, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. The Pacific All-Stars get a hold of the draw. Puck grab by Theodore. With possession along the wall. Moves inside. Taken by Kempe. Hammers one. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Here's a shot. With the stop. Slides the puck across to Natchez. Quick feed to McKinnon. Right on the doorstep.
He's such a phenomenal shooter, James. I mean, when he shoots in stride, he is absolutely lethal when he pulls that puck in and disguises his shot. He can change the angle so quickly, get it off fast. Goaltender always has to be ready.
Great reach with the poke check. Looking to set up offensively. Reaches out and uses the stick. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Shot! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Hellebuck. The Pacific All-Stars continue to trail here late in the second despite having more chances here tonight. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Quick pass to Duchesne. The Pacific All-Stars gain possession in their own end. Puck scooped up by McCarr. Knocked away by Eklund. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Robertson's got it behind the net. Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Late goings of this period. The Central All-Stars lead this one 2-0. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Huberdeau's got it into offensive territory. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow! And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And that's intercepted by Boldy. Here's a short pass to Keller. Oh, a clutch save! Battling for it along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Weegar. From the right side, takes the pass. Stones him in front. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Central All-Stars win it in the defensive zone. And he coughs it up with the pass. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Now a quick pass to Keller. Sends a pass over. Takes a shot. Makes a save. Tees him up. Oh, what a glove save there. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next.
Tonight is our team poster giveaway. If you'd like a sticker on the inside cover of your program, go to guest services to receive your team.
Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring in the action. Here we go. Put up or shut up for both teams here in this third period. We are underway. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Pacific All-Stars have had a ton of grade A scoring chances. They just haven't been able to solve the goaltender. They can't get frustrated. I really like their play. They just got to stick with the game plan and continue to attack the net.
Maintains control of the puck. The Central All-Stars scoop it up along the boards. Takes the feed. The Pacific All-Stars get a hold of the puck in their own end. The Central All-Stars take it across the line. Hughes carries the puck in his own zone. Pushes it across to McDavid. What a steal in his own end. Moves it to Kaprizov. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
Every coach is going to tell you, get in front of the goaltender and take away their eyes. Well, it's the goaltender's job to find the puck. He finds it and makes the save.
Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Scheifele's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Knocked away. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Picked up along the wall by Forsberg. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Quick feed to Ekholm. Picks it off in the offensive end. The Pacific All-Stars gain possession along the wall. Here they come on the attack. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Unable to reach that one. Quick pass to Scheifele. Shot! Gets a piece of it with the glove. Forces the turnover. Poked away in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Bouchard. And that's picked off. Cuts to the front. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Central All-Stars are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Duchesne's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And that's a smart heads-up play by Lacombe. They've got the defense outnumbered. To his teammate. The Central All-Stars have it against the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that one's denied. Sends the pass over. Here's a chance. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Padre's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. And a solid job tying up his opponent. The Central All-Stars gain the zone. Quick pass across to McCarr. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Good battle along the boards for the puck. The Pacific All-Stars gain control of the puck. And sends it just out of reach. Passes it over. Blast from the point. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And that's just out of reach. Tiptoes around the poke check. Slides it across. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Still lots of time left in the period. 2-0 is the score. Good job tangling up his opponent here. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Forsberg. And he takes the feed. Blocked in front. And he had an answer with that save. Turns another aside.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Shuts him down. Hellebuck's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. More than half the frame has been played here, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Kopitar's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Big-time stop there. Moving into the attacking zone. Takes a bump, but hangs on to the puck. Dishes it off. Centering feed. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Long reach breaks up the momentum. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Kopitar's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. The Central All-Stars pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Feeds it over.
Oh,
Scores! And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within one, and if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift.
The Pacific All-Stars style up exactly what they needed. A goal here in the third.
A lot of pushback right now at the latter half of the third period, and you know that the coach is going to make some adjustments. You want to have the opportunity to get your star, gifted, creative, offensive players out there when you need to get an equalizer.
Fires it on net. They score! And what a counter punch they serve up.
Well, you said it, counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it. Coaches are always harping on pass execution. Well, this is a clear example. When the pass is crisp and it's on the tape, it's on the money, it finds the back of the net.
The Central All-Stars are sitting pretty here in this third period, now holding down a 2-goal lead. Nice spot to be in, Cheryl.
Yeah, the perfect spot to be in when you have a 2-goal cushion back half of the third period. I think you're enjoying it, but the reality of it is you can expect to push. So it's all about game management right now. Know where you are, make good blue line decisions, and make sure you're not doing anything risky with the puck.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Central All-Stars have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Duchesne's won it in their own end. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Heiskanen. Quick pass over to Lacombe. The Pacific All-Stars pick up steam and are on the attack. Great pressure in the offensive end by Weegar. Hellebuck's going to wait for the whistle, and I don't mind this strategy here, Cheryl.
Me neither. I mean, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He has been dominant between the pipes, and he knows he needs to pounce on this puck. He looks up at the game clock. They're winning. Not much time left in the third. They got to figure out a way to play it safe.
Duchesne's won it off the faceoff. Puck picked up by Thomas. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Weegar's got it in the defensive end. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. And he slides it quickly to Thomas. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Can't hang on after that hit. Slides it diagonally to Eklund. The Pacific All-Stars played along the boards. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Scheifele.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Passes it over. Big save.
Hellebuck's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
The Pacific All-Stars win it. Takes a shot. Here he is with the backhander. And a great save.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Oh, look at the pass. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by McDavid. The Central All-Stars take possession in the defensive end. Makar's got the puck in his own zone. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Makar is close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Looks to set up at the point now. And it's a quick pass to Ekholm. And that's a great read to force the turnover. McKinnon's got the puck. The Pacific All-Stars have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Grabs the puck. Play rolls on. Hammers it. Oh, Tropper saved by Hellebuck. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Pacific All-Stars need to find a way to convert one here late as they trail in the third. Kadri's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. And he's got the answer for that one. Feeds it to Hughes. He looks deep to Forsberg. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Tosses it to Kadri. The Pacific All-Stars really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Angles it over to Kadri. Fires it. Oh, what a great glove save on the play. Here in the later stages of this period, 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Centering in front. Can't connect the play. And now it's grabbed by Sergachev. Here's a short pass to Thomas. Towards the empty net. Can't get it to go. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Takes the feed. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Fires into the empty net. And journey continues.
Well, these are the best victories, aren't they? You know you're moving on. You can feel the energy with your teammates, and you know that you put in all the hard work, the sacrifice, and now you get tested. You're moving on.
I'm going to say, hands down, this is the best tradition in sports here, Cheryl.
Well, I love it as well. I mean, you're showing respect for your teammates and your opponents after a hard-fought battle. Yes, on one side it's tough, and on the other it's great, but I think it's well done.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from Rinkside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cebulski. I got to get to bed. See ya. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. Scooped up along the wall by Forsling, and he feeds it down to Tkachuk. Sends the pass across the ice. Centering feed, and he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Made the stop on the play. The Atlantic All-Stars have it behind the cage. Big time stop, gets a blocker on it. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. And now he moves it to Ovechkin. Moves it around along the half wall. Can't keep a hold of it. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. Grabs control of it at the point. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Quick shot! Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Vasilevsky. The Metropolitan All-Stars get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, no luck as it goes off the outside of the post.
Oh, a great chance there, James, and an opportunity to get the go-ahead goal, but the pipe gets in the way, and it says, not today.
Tosses it on to Bratt. Moves it quickly over to Marchenko. And makes the save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Hughes won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Scores! And that's his first goal of the postseason ever, and he'll take it.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start.
The Metropolitan All-Stars get one quickly here, and they're up early in the first.
That's so important when you're the away team that you don't come out flat. You get your lines into it right away, and they're rewarded with a goal in that first quarter of the period.
Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Reinhardt's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick, and he lost possession.
And now he moves it quickly to Nylander. And they turn it over in the neutral zone.
The Metropolitan All-Stars have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Slides it across. Denies them in close.
Marner's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Moves it to Sanderson. Marner's lugging the puck. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Nylander. The Metropolitan All-Stars gain possession. Shesterkin's going to hang on for a whistle. The Atlantic All-Stars have been the busier team offensively with scoring chances, but they still trail in the first. The Metropolitan All-Stars win the defensive zone faceoff. Moves it to the offensive zone. Works it across to Strome. Turn that one aside. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Metropolitan All-Stars lead it 1-0. Puck grabbed by Sanheim. Oh, what a glove save by Vasilevsky. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. The centermen glide into position. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. No room for that one to get through. And the puck's kicked free. Picked up along the boards by Suzuki. The Atlantic All-Stars move to the offensive zone. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Quick feed to Lee. Moves the puck. The Metropolitan All-Stars have it now. Quick pass to Slavin. And he slides it quickly to Strome. Tries to get the puck over to Marchenko. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Shot! Scores! And the rookie gets his first playoff goal!
Well, it's so important to manage the expectation and the nerves when you're a rookie, and that goal is going to do nothing but give him confidence. Well, how about this goal, James? It's a beauty as he dangles his way to the net. I mean, he doesn't have much speed, but he recognizes where his opponent is. He just manipulates them at will, and he cashes in.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Comes up with the steal. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Hedman's gained the line and on the attack. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Scrum ensues along the boards. Can't get a hold of that pass. And he takes the feed. Slides the puck down low. Denied by the goaltender. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Here's a short pass to Tkachuk. Centering feed. And that's stopped. Grabbed along the boards by Tkachuk. Oh, they do it again. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Here in the back half of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Suzuki's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. Well, this is just a fantastic shot, knowing exactly where to put that puck low blocker side. Every goaltender's going to tell you it's one of the most difficult ones to stop.
The Metropolitan All-Stars have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
Moves it quickly over to Jarvis. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. And offside, we'll get a reset here. The Atlantic All-Stars are looking to even things up here. They've had plenty of looks, but they still trail in the first. And off the face-off, they take possession. The Metropolitan All-Stars get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Centering feed! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit.
Lee's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
Past the midway mark in this period, we've got a 2-1 game. Points got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Dishes it off. Slides it back to the blue line. The Atlantic All-Stars scoop it up along the boards. Denies him, he got all of it. Hughes has it in the defensive end. The Metropolitan All-Stars play it along the wing. The Atlantic All-Stars gain possession along the wall. Moves it to Kucherov. Takes a shot, and there's a glove save on the play. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, the Metropolitan All-Stars lead it 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Strome's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Scoops up the puck now. And some good footwork to kick it away. Sanheim's got control of it now behind the cage. Gets it back. Passes over to Strome. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick feed to Suzuki. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Handles the puck. Moves it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Feeds it over. Quick pass to Suzuki. Unloads a shot. Lets the wrister fly. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. My goodness, look at this. The pressure is really starting to cook. And that's intercepted by the defense. And there's a little physicality. Lee's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Directed over to Raymond. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Comes up with the glove save. The Atlantic All-Stars have had a lot to like about their game so far here in the first, but yet they still trail in period one. And they'll start with possession. Oh, he stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Puck picked up in the open ice. From the point, looks to make something happen. Shot! Gets in front of it. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Now a quick pass to Tkachuk. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Here's a shot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here.
Look for our food donation boxes located throughout the concourse.
Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Shesterkin's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
The Atlantic All-Stars can't afford to get rattled here early in this second period. They've had more shots on goal, yet they still trail. Moves the puck to Forsling. Tries to feed it over to Barkov. Centering feed. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Here's a short pass to Carlson. Skates across the blue line. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Lots of time left in this period. The Metropolitan All-Stars are clinging to a 2-1 lead. And they win that neutral zone draw. Slides the puck over to Tkachuk. Moves it to Fox. Along the wing up the neutral zone. And now it's over to Bratt. Flushes the leather. What a save by Vasilevsky. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Passes on over to Hagel. And that slides right out to center ice. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Here he is, wristed on net. Denies him!
Vasilevsky's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat, grade A, and he makes the stop.
Slides the puck over. Oh, what a glove save! Wow!
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
The Atlantic All-Stars have had more scoring opportunities to this point, but they continue to trail early in this second period. The Metropolitan All-Stars win the draw. Slides it across to Jarvis. On the attack along the boards. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Tries to get the puck to Panarin. Battling for it along the boards. The Atlantic All-Stars have it behind the net. And that somehow stayed out of the net. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Shesterkin.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Stick save and a beaut by Vasilevsky. Moves it quickly over to Seider. They go on the attack through center. Takes it to the net. And it caroms off the glove and it stays out. Oh, there's one more.
Goaltenders today adding such personal touches to their face mask. And in this one, man, he takes it and it gets scuffed. It's right off his melon.
The Metropolitan All-Stars have it against the wall. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Seider. He's got a step. Makes the save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, it's 2-1. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Can't maintain possession. The Metropolitan All-Stars gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Sanheim. Stopped by the goaltender. The Atlantic All-Stars gain control of the puck against the wall. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Quick pass to Sanheim. And he takes the pass. Shot. The Atlantic All-Stars get a hold of the puck along the boards. Great reach by Lee. Fantastic save! Takes the stretch pass in the open ice.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Scores! On point! As in Braden Point who scores.
How'd you like to play with him? Hey, James, I know that my stats certainly would have elevated. I mean, it's his crisp tape-to-tape passing. When it lands on your stick, you can almost feather it in. He's unbelievable.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Barkov's won possession. And now he tries to get it across to Tkachuk. Takes the feed at the back end. And he slides it quickly to Darlene. Great save. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. This is such an impressive goal, James. He's in a tight space, and he knows exactly where his opponent is, and those silky mitts, they're put to work. You know how often he's practiced on those? He makes his move not once, twice, multiple times to be able to bury it.
The Atlantic All-Stars are up by 1, and this is certainly a team that seems to play with more confidence when they're not chasing the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always better to be when you're in front, James. I mean, you know that you have the lead. You have a little more confidence when the puck's on your stick, but there's a lot of runway left. They have to play with that confidence, but they have to manage the puck as well.
He tips it on the backhand. Tremendous stop by Vasilevsky.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Now lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
Here's a short pass to Tkachuk. Can't get it to go. Looks to pass it to Marchenko. We got a whistle offside to call. The Atlantic All-Stars have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Sharp angle shot. That opportunity's rejected. Shesterkin's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Well past the midway mark of this period, the Atlantic All-Stars have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Points won the draw, and they're on the attack. Scores! And with that, I believe that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, it is, James, and it's going to feel pretty good because there's a lot of question marks around players who can't get it done in the playoffs, and he finds the back of the net. That's going to give him a big confidence boost to send him through the next game. With that last goal, you can certainly tell that the coach is not impressed. His team did not start ready and certainly been struggling throughout this game, now down by a few.
The Atlantic All-Stars have padded their lead now, extending it to 2 here in the second.
Well, you're over halfway through the game now. You've got a healthy lead, but you got to find a way to keep the pedal to the metal, if you will, James. You have to put the gas on. You want to attack. You don't want to sit back and give them any life.
Moves it to Darlene. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. The Metropolitan All-Stars take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. The Atlantic All-Stars have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the second. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Slides it across to Raymond. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Pasternak. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Moves it quickly over to Jarvis. Oh, and here's the pass. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. The Metropolitan All-Stars take possession in the neutral zone. Through center. Quick feed to Sider. Handles the pass. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Quick pass to Sider. And that pass attempt is deflected. Gaining steam here on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender.
Man, is he ever known for this. When he drops into that butterfly positioning, he makes himself as big as possible. So tough to beat because there is no net available.
And the save. The Atlantic All-Stars move the puck in the defensive zone. Great extension on his part to poke it away. And he loses control here. And he takes the dish. The Atlantic All-Stars looking against the half wall. Turns him away. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. In the final moments of this period, the Atlantic All-Stars have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. Here's a rip. Denies him on the one-timer. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
When you elect to cross-check, you're sending a message to your opponent, but if the official is there, guess what? You're going to march your way to the box.
Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Barkov's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Picked off by Werenski. The Atlantic All-Stars gain possession in their own end. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Oh, how you doing, the double G! The great glove save!
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? The Metropolitan All-Stars win it in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now. Here's a shot. Textbook stop by Vasilevsky. And it's a quick pass to Hagel. Puts it on net. Scores on the minute finishing. Put one home.
And this is exactly why you spend so much time in practice working on specialty teams, James. You can see that good movement to open up lanes, just disrupt the box there, and they're able to cash it in. Well, some players are just glue players. They make everyone around them better, and he is one of those, James. I mean, his ability to create and pass the puck is unbelievable. He knows where everyone is on the ice. He can manipulate coverage, and that pass is just a clear display of his skill.
The Atlantic All-Stars probably don't want this period to end given the way things have played out here tonight.
100% agree with you. They got the mojo. They're moving the puck. They've got a comfortable lead. The last thing they want to do is have an intermission, which can pause and give their opponent some rest that they need.
A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Here's a short pass to Point. Taken by Kucherov. Sends it over. Oh, big-time save by Shesterkin. Looks to get the puck over to Crosby. Off the left wing and into center. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Atlantic All-Stars gain possession. Receives the pass. The Metropolitan All-Stars get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes the pass. Passes it over. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Crosby. Takes it across the blue line. Slides it across. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Shesterkin. Handles the puck at the point. Big-time glove save by Shesterkin. The Atlantic All-Stars have just absolutely dominated here. Look at the scoreboard. They've dominated in shots as well here late in the second. Here's a shot. And there's the buzzer, bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come.
Did you know that season ticket holders get special discounts and access to insider information? Check our website for details.
Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Atlantic All-Stars have been terrific tonight, and through 40 minutes of play, they hold a comfortable lead, and this is a great position for a coach and their staff to be in, where they can look down their bench and say, listen, we have to utilize our lineup here, all four lines, versatility, get them out there and rest up players for the next game.
Lots of time left in this period. Lots of goals on display tonight. It's 5-2. Puck scooped up by Hedman. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Here's a shot.
Vasilevsky's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Still has possession. Sends a pass over. And he moves it up to Ovechkin. From the point, they take control of it. Moves it to Tkachuk. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And they'll dump it in. Moves it quickly over to Hedman. Pushes it across to Dahlin. And now it's to Tkachuk.
Points had the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating, he's had a multi-point night, and it's not done yet.
Quick feed to Marchenko. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. The Metropolitan All-Stars have it now. Quick pass to Bratt. Shot! Log jam in front, that's broken up. Here's a short pass to Dahlin. Takes the feed. Moves it to Sanderson. Denies him in front.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
The Atlantic All-Stars are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. Jarvis grabs the puck inside his own territory. The Metropolitan All-Stars cross the blue line and are on the attack. Taken along the wall by Marner. Moves it quickly over to Jarvis. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. The Metropolitan All-Stars scoop it up along the boards. Sends the pass over. The Atlantic All-Stars look to start the transition game. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. The Atlantic All-Stars gain possession along the wall. The Metropolitan All-Stars have the puck now. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Takes a shot. Oh, off his glove. He just got enough of it. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Off his stick. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Here's a chance. Off the glove. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The Atlantic All-Stars continue to lead big here in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Even though goaltenders get set in their butterfly positioning, they still have to be agile and be able to move across their crease. Right there, that's evidence of it with that beautiful save.
Wide of the net.
Sometimes there's pressure on players when they get into that prime time scoring area, and because of it, they rush the shot, and I think that happened right there.
Gives them nothing in front.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space? Goaltender does it and makes the save.
Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
Here's a blast. Makes the save. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Oh, look at this. Shot. And that one flies over the net. Hughes plays it now. Fires it on net. Too much traffic in the lane. The Metropolitan All-Stars have it against the wall. And that's intercepted by Darlene. Inside the offensive zone. The Metropolitan All-Stars have it from their own end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Fires it, and that's deflected off someone in front. Points picking up steam. Sends it across. And kept that one out of the net. Makes a save again. Slides the puck to Pratt. Quick shot. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Puck picked up by Forsling. Gaining momentum up along the side. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Strong defensive effort. Back to the point it goes. Gets in front of it for the block. Oh, what a stick save. Slides it over with pace to Chikrin. They've got numbers here. Saucer pass. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Quick feed to Chikrin. Coughs it up on the play. And now he moves it quickly to Ovechkin. And that's deflected. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Moves the puck up to Marner. And he takes the feed. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. And that's off a stick. Dishes it off. Here he is on the backhand. How did he stop that one? Quick pass to Werenski. And now he angles it across to Jarvis. Big play inside the defensive zone. Across the line from center. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
The Metropolitan All-Stars take it across the blue line. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Battle along the wall. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And now he passes up to Raymond. The Metropolitan All-Stars gain control of the puck against the wall. Cutting to the front of the net. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Seider. The Metropolitan All-Stars get a hold of the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Carlson.
Shesterkin's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
The Atlantic All-Stars wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Made that stop. The Atlantic All-Stars play it along the boards. Here's a short pass to Lee. He got all of that hit. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation.
The Atlantic All-Stars get their second line out there, James. They've been real effective tonight. They've been dominant in the offensive zone. They've been key contributor, and this is really important when you want to get that secondary scoring.
Oh, and another stop!
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Here in the later stages of this period, no shortage of offense, most of it from one end. It's 5-2. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Scrum along the boards. Slides the puck ahead to Ovechkin. Into the offensive zone. Shot! Big time stop. And he slides it quickly to Slavin. Nothing.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle. And when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there.
And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Now a quick pass to Forsling. Takes a shot. And that's all she wrote for this series.
Paying the price and a complete team effort, and as a result, they're moving on.
Well, you need a complete team effort if you want to win in the playoffs, James. You know how quickly the ice closes, and you also know that it's a physical battle. You got to be willing to get to the dirty areas, and that's the reason they won.
Two teams that give no quarter through the entire series, and then it comes to this. I love it.
I love it as well, James. I mean, whether you're on the winning side or the losing side, this is a must. You have to find respect for your opponent who battled over and over with you through this series.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well, and from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski wishing you a safe and healthy night, and we'll see you down the road again soon. It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. Every game critical in the postseason. This one no different, and we are underway. And he slides it quickly to Tkachuk. Intercepted at center by Natchez. Slides it on over to Barkov. Moves it to Tkachuk. Takes the saucer pass. Moves the puck down low. Vasilevsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Scheifele's won the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do. My goodness, what a save by Vasilevsky. And now he moves it to Tkachuk. The Central All-Stars gain possession in their own end. Takes the feed. Taves plays it into the offensive zone. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Nice job tying up his opponent. The Atlantic All-Stars cross the line and gain the zone. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. Moves the puck. And he makes the save with ease. Darlene's moving the puck through his own zone. They've got some momentum here. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Hellebuck. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And he keeps possession. They gain the zone from the left side. Feeds it over on the rush. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Quick feed to Reinhart. Moves it up. Shot. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. Nylanders won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he gets a blocker on that. Quick pass across to Forsberg. The Central All-Stars carried along the wall. And he takes the feed. Passes it over. Stones him in front.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The game is still scoreless. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Quick pass to Taves. What a steal in his own end. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. And that one's stopped. Scooped up along the wall by Taves. And now it's grabbed by McCarr. The Atlantic All-Stars take possession in the defensive end. Here's a shot, and it banks off a stick in traffic. Here's a short pass to Kaprizov. Handles the puck. And he takes the pass. Rocked him in the open ice. Moves it to Suzuki. Slides the puck over. Scores! It's in! It's in the back of the net, and I think he put it in on his own.
Oh, he did, James. I don't think he knew where that puck was. That's a frustrating goal as he puts it himself.
The Atlantic All-Stars draw first blood here in period number 1.
Now, it's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1, and got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
Takes the puck at the point. Slides it diagonally. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. He's one of the best playmakers in the world here, James, and when he has that type of vision to go along with it, you know that he is so difficult to stop because it's not just about him now. It's about him feeding every other player on the ice that's on his team.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. The Central All-Stars win the draw. Unable to reach that one. The Atlantic All-Stars gain control of the puck. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And that's broken up. Shuts them down.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
More than half the period left to play. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Barkov's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. stop that one. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Atlantic All-Stars take possession off the faceoff. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Puck moved over to Bedard. Tries to get it to Reinhart. Handles the pass. And that's off a stick. Puts it on net. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
That was almost a gimme with him shooting from that area of the ice, James. The goaltender makes a huge save to keep it out of the net.
And it's a quick pass to Heiskanen. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. From center, they get into the attacking area. Here's a shot. Big save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Past the halfway mark of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Scheifele's won a big draw in their own end. And he takes the dish. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him. Quick feed to Kucherov. And now it's over to Hagel. The Atlantic All-Stars have it in the offensive end. Slides it across. Hellebuck's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Receives the pass. Shot! And that goes off a stick. Big save in front.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Huge steal in his own end. Sends it quickly to Makar. The Atlantic All-Stars get a hold of the puck in their own end. Great save by Vasilevsky. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Barkov's won the faceoff. Quick pass to Tkachuk. Picked off in the open ice. And now he moves it quickly to Kaprizov. And that's intercepted by Barkov. And he's ridden off the puck. Passes it over to Barkov. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Delayed penalty looming. And he gives it over to Tkachuk. Strong defensive effort. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Here's a short pass to Tkachuk. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Central All-Stars have been penalized, holding the call. And their first chance to use the man advantage.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
The Atlantic All-Stars play the puck from the back of the net. A chance in front! Point blank stopped by Hellebuck.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Barkov's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. That's blocked. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Scheifele's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Dishes it off. Moves it to Hedman. Takes the pass. That's kicked away with the pad by Hellebuck. Sends a pass over. Dumps the puck in. Picked up along the boards by Keller. And he can't hang on after that hit. Drives to the paint. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Points at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Central All-Stars get a hold of the puck in their own end. The Atlantic All-Stars take possession here in the open ice. Denies them in close. Duchesne's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he's got the answer for that one. Up along the wing. The Atlantic All-Stars scoop it up along the boards. Moves it to the middle. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Turns that one away. Turns another aside.
Hellebuck's putting on a clinic tonight. I mean, he's been busy right from the get-go of this game, right from puck drop, and it's almost as if he got dialed in right away, and he built momentum, and he's feeling it.
Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Late goings of this period. It's all tied up. Suzuki's won the draw. The Central All-Stars grab possession with the puck. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Moves it quickly over to Heiskanen. Keeps a hold of the puck after that knock. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Inside the final minute of the first here. Oh, and he missed the net. Oh!
That's going to be frustrating, James. You work so hard in your possession to get those looks. They're dangerous, and then you don't capitalize. That's a huge miss.
And that pass goes off a stick. The Central All-Stars take it along the wall. The Atlantic All-Stars have it now. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next.
Fans, don't forget to enter tonight for our team signed poster, which will give away before the end of tonight's game.
Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Here we go, and they've started playing the second period, and it's still anyone's game. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Central All-Stars need to do a better job of holding onto the puck. Yes, that means keeping it and not giving it away. The goaltender played well. It's a tied game. They need to hit the reset button and come out in the second strong.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. The Central All-Stars win the draw here in their own end. Takes the feed. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. The Atlantic All-Stars gain control of it. Sends the pass over. Kachuk's going to play it against the half wall. Feeds it over. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. And a poke check knocks the puck away.
Kachuk's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
The Atlantic All-Stars will play it from the defensive zone. Hedman's got it against the boards. And a stick break setup. The Central All-Stars move it ahead. Angles it over to Hagel. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. And sends it just out of reach. Sends it over to Connor. Quick feed to Forsberg. Takes a shot. Redirected off a stick. The Atlantic All-Stars have it against the wall. Quick pass to Point. And he loses control of the puck. Here's a chance. And that's blocked. Grabbed along the boards by Connor. Takes a bump but hangs on. Back to the blue line. Oh, look at this. They are really starting to apply the pressure now. Here's the feed. Another feed. Oh, there's a hit. Here's a short pass to Sergachev. And he takes the feed.
Scheifele's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Takes that pass back at the point. And that one gets big air over the net.
It's amazing how quickly and hard these guys can shoot these days. Off one foot, off the other, doesn't matter. Wow, that's an explosive shot.
All alone. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of... Well, you can't do that, or you're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Let's get the call. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often, and it's clearly having a factor in the game.
The Atlantic All-Stars once again send out their power play unit.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Looking to set up offensively. Shot! Too many bodies in the way. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Scores! A go-ahead goal and a big one at that!
Well, they really take advantage with the extra attacker here, James. I love that there's a double threat on this power play. They can shoot, they can move the puck, which makes their opponent vulnerable. Great conversion. I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush, James. Really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way. Power players are about precision, execution, and skill, and they delivered on all three of those things. And the coach, you can see his face behind the bench. He's really pleased with this unit.
The Atlantic All-Stars are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a one-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
Here they come on the attack down the right side. Jostles the puck loose. Takes the feed. Moves it to Raymond. Great save from in tight.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Pasternak's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Takes it and looks ahead. Pasternak's got it behind the net. Fires it up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Pass back to the point. Moves the puck. Scores! And that deflects it past the keeper.
Wait a second here, James. This has been waved off on the ice. We'll have to see if this is going to be a rule, the kicking motion. We always talk about the goal scorer, but how about the player moving the puck here, James? I mean, incredible vision and a set of hands to hit the open player. Whenever a call goes to video review, you have no idea which side it's going to favor. And in this one, it's going to be the home team. It's a good goal.
I think the right call was made on that one, and we will continue to play on as both teams are back at center. Barkov's won the draw. And he takes the feed. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Scrum along the boards. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Here they come on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Hartley. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. More than half the frame has been played here. We are all tied up in this one. Duchesne's won the draw and they're on the attack. And he blocks that one. Poked away in the offensive end. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Here's a shot. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, you create offense by moving the puck, and that's exactly what he does here. He knows how to manipulate his opponent to open up the lane, but it's all about the pass. It's got to be on the money if you want to do something with it.
The Central All-Stars are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Moves it quickly over to Thomas, and they'll go the other way with it. The Atlantic All-Stars gain possession. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Nice poke check. Points across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And he hangs on to the puck. Handles the puck. Sends it out in front. And that's intercepted. Oh, he stomps it with the glove. Great reflexes there.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save. No rebound to boot.
The Atlantic All-Stars have had a lot of good looks offensively, but they still trail in the second. Puck grab by Hedman. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Taken by Forsling. Fires it on net. Denies him with the save. Past the midway mark in this period, the Central All-Stars have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Quick feed to Sider. Great save by the goaltender who was in the right place at the right time. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. The Central All-Stars look to start the transition game. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Puck scooped up by Reinhart. Quick pass to Marner. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Fires it. That goes wide. The Central All-Stars gain control of the puck against the wall. Hard hit frees up the puck. Right in the open ice. That one's picked off. Here's the pass. Quick shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Hellebuck. Here's a short pass to Heiskanen. Slides the puck down low. Makes a save. Oh, and that battle ends as the puck gets loose. Oh, they do it again. The Atlantic All-Stars pick up steam and are on the attack. That's gloved by Hellebuck. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Here in the later stages of this period, 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. Puck picked up by Darlene. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
Hellebuck's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
The Atlantic All-Stars have had their chances, but they still trail late in the second. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that's blocked in traffic. Under all sorts of pressure, trying to protect the puck. Now a quick pass to Keller. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. Slides it quickly to Sanderson. Here's a chance. Blocked in traffic. And it's kicked away. Taken along the wall by Boldy. Morrissey's crossed the line and is on the attack now. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too.
Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section 144 at the team kiosk.
The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. And this one's underway here in the third.
Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Atlantic All-Stars can't get frustrated by a hot goaltender, James. They've been all over the offensive zone. They've thrown a ton of pucks to net. I think they just got to get some net front presence here, some flash screens, try and take away the eyes of the goaltender and put one by.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Central All-Stars are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Barkov's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Steps into the offensive end. Turns it away. Hellebuck's going to wait for the whistle, and I don't mind this strategy here, Cheryl.
Me neither. I mean, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He has been dominant between the pipes, and he knows he needs to pounce on this puck. He looks up at the game clock. They're winning. Not much time left in the third. They got to figure out a way to play it safe.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Natchez. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. The Atlantic All-Stars gain possession in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
The Atlantic All-Stars have created numerous scoring chances, but they've just run into a hot goalie tonight here early in this third period. Makar's got it in the offensive zone. And that's blocked from someone in front. Hagel's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it to Sanderson. Oh, a clutch save! Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Both teams readying here for the face-off. And they win the defensive zone face-off. And he coughs it up with the pass. And that's knocked away by Sergachev. And swats the puck out of midair. Grabs control of it at the point. The Central All-Stars gain control of the puck. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Can't connect on the shot. And now it's grabbed by point. Here's a chance. Oh, solid save by Hellebuck.
Well, this save is all about the compete to find the puck. I mean, it's a battle, and you're trying to outbattle your opponent. You can see him bobbing up and down, trying to find the puck. He finds it at the last minute, reacts, and makes the save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Central All-Stars have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Duchesne's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Denies him! Vasilevsky's going to hang on for a whistle. Duchesne's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Huge stop by Vasilevsky.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
And he takes the pass. Moves it around along the half wall. And that's just out of reach. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. And now he tries to get it across to Robertson. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Great defensive effort with the stick. Moves it quickly over to Robertson. The Central All-Stars played along the boards. Works it across to Pasternak. Takes a shot. Fantastic save.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. It's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. The Atlantic All-Stars win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Right on the doorstep. Puck grab by Boldy. Quick feed to Taves. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Hedman. And he sends it across to Tkachuk. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. The Atlantic All-Stars have had more chances offensively, but they have not been able to convert, trailing here in this third. Taken by Forsling. Barkov's got it across the line. Shot, and he turned that one aside. And somehow he hangs on. Great poke check on the reach. And he gets in front of it to block it. Oldie's gaining momentum. Quick pass to Bedard. Comes up with a big glove save. Slides the puck over. And loses possession after a solid hit. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. The one-time blast. Denies him. He got all of it. Passes it over. Nietzsche works the puck in his own zone. Handles the pass.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
Morrissey's got it along the wing. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Past the halfway mark of this period. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. Suzuki's won a big draw in their own end. The Central All-Stars get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Atlantic All-Stars have it from their own end. Grabs the puck. Stops him with a glove. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Suzuki's won it in their own end. Tries to get it to Raymond. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop with the glove by Vasilevsky. The Atlantic All-Stars still trail in this third period despite numerous scoring opportunities. The Central All-Stars take possession off the faceoff. And that caroms off a body in the lane. The Central All-Stars, big-time save! Oh, my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
The Central All-Stars win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And he takes the dish. Puts it on net. Turned aside with the glove by Hellebuck. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. More than half the period has expired. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Duchesne's won it off the face-off. Feeds the puck to Morrissey. Takes the feed up ahead.
Duchesne's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Vasilevsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Receives the pass. The Central All-Stars have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Great reach with the poke check by Hedman. Nylander's stick handling in his own zone. That knocks him off the puck. Here's a shot. Hellebuck's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
The Atlantic All-Stars' enemy is starting to become the clock as they still trail here in the third, despite several scoring chances. Here's a short pass to Seider. Comes up with the stop. Scrum along the boards. The Atlantic All-Stars gain possession along the wall. Takes the pass. Nice save off the tender's pad. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Now lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. A critical draw here. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Puck scooped up by Seider. Oh, there's one more. They're swarming here. Off target.
The Atlantic All-Stars have had a solid game, generating a ton of scoring chances. They just haven't been able to capitalize, and now they find themselves behind the 8 ball late in the third.
Here he is in close. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Hellebuck.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Puck picked up by Kucherov. Shakes off the coverage. Shot! Blocked in traffic. McKinnon's taking it from his own end. The Atlantic All-Stars take possession in the defensive end. Sends a pass over. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Heiskanen. He carries the puck up along the wing. And it's a quick pass to Harley. Takes the feed. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. Nearing the final minute of regulation. Picked up along the wall by Heiskanen. Scheifele's lugging the puck. The Atlantic All-Stars have it now. Moves inside! And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Wow, the Stanley Cup is prettier up close than it is when you see it on television or in pictures. It's all polished up and ready to go.
Big draw coming up with the extra attacker on the ice. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Misses over the net.
You can see how frustrated he is at missing the net, not converting on that shot. When you get to the middle of the ice, especially late in the third when you're trailing, you have to find a way to cash in.
Just wide of the net. The Central All-Stars will play it in their own end. What a great read, breaking up the pass. The Atlantic All-Stars scoop it up along the boards. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
And that shot dies in traffic. And there's the final horn. This combination of stars, grinders, role players, they've all come together and have completed the dream of winning the Stanley Cup, Cheryl. Wow.
Everyone has to execute their role to the best of their ability to be able to hoist the cup. How many players play an entire career and never get this moment? You need to savor it, embrace it, and they'll never forget it.